Imagine a man whose rise began in dusty village streets, a man who would one day control one of the most powerful nations in the Middle East, a man feared by millions, whose decisions shaped wars, crushed uprisings, and left deep scars in history. This is the story of Saddam Hussein, his rise to absolute power, his darkest crimes, and the downfall that shocked the world. Welcome to Stories of Criminal World. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment about which criminal case you want as our next video. Let's start the story of Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein was born in 1937 in the small village of Al-Auja, Iraq. Poverty, violence, and instability defined his early years. He grew up in a world where fear was normal and power was survival. His childhood shaped him, cold, calculated, ambitious, a boy who learned early that domination was safer than vulnerability. As a young man, Saddam became a passionate member of the Ba'ath Party, a nationalist movement promising a strong, united Arab world. But Saddam didn't join because of ideology alone. He joined because he saw opportunity. He climbed fast through intimidation, loyalty deals, and eliminating rivals. In 1959, Saddam participated in an attempted assassination of Iraq's Prime Minister Abd al-Karim Qasim. The attack failed, bullets flew, and Saddam escaped with a wounded leg. This mission marked the beginning of his violent political journey. He became known as a man willing to kill for the future he wanted. After years in exile, Saddam returned when the Ba'ath Party seized power in 1968. From behind the scenes, he built a network of loyalists, family members, military officers, intelligence operatives. He wasn't yet president, but he controlled everything from the shadows, a silent ruler, waiting for the right moment. In 1979, Saddam Hussein took full control. His first decision: eliminate anyone who could threaten him. He held a dramatic meeting of the Ba'ath leadership. One member was dragged out, confessing treason under torture. Saddam read names of supposed conspirators who were removed from the room and executed. Men cried, men begged. Saddam watched. It became one of the most infamous political purges in modern history. Under Saddam, Iraq became a state of surveillance. The Mukhabarat, his secret police, arrested, tortured, and disappeared thousands. People vanished for jokes, for rumors, even for having the wrong relative. His crimes included torture chambers, forced confessions, execution of political opponents, collective punishment of families, public fear as a weapon. Iraqis lived in constant tension. One wrong word could end a life. In 1980, Saddam launched a brutal war against Iran. 8 years, 1 million casualties, entire cities destroyed. His forces used chemical weapons, marking one of modern history's darkest violations. The cost was enormous, and Iraq was left drowning in debt. One of Saddam's worst crimes unfolded in 1988. In the Kurdish town of Halabja, civilians, men, women, and children, were attacked with chemical gas. Thousands died in minutes. This was part of his brutal Anfal campaign, which included mass executions, forced displacement, village destruction, chemical attacks against civilians. It remains one of the most horrific crimes of the 20th century. In 1990, needing money and power, Saddam invaded Kuwait. This sparked the Gulf War, where a U.S.-led coalition pushed Iraqi forces out within weeks. The war weakened Saddam, but he stayed in power by crushing uprisings with overwhelming violence. Another wave of mass executions and disappearances. The 1990s brought crippling UN sanctions. Iraq suffered, but Saddam continued living in luxury. His regime used propaganda, fear, and manipulation to stay alive. He presented himself as a hero resisting the world, but internally, dissent was punished with imprisonment or death. In 2003, the U.S. invaded Iraq. Months later, Saddam was found hiding in a small underground bunker near Tikrit, tired, bearded, and defeated. The man who once held absolute power was captured without firing a shot. Saddam was put on trial for crimes against humanity, including the execution of 148 villagers in Dujail. He was found guilty and executed in 2006. His death marked the end of a dictatorship built on fear, violence, and oppression. Saddam Hussein's story is a reminder of how power can corrupt absolutely and how one man's rise can bring devastation to millions. If you want more deep story-based explorations like this, subscribe to Stories of Criminal World.